Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and people of all genders. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Welcome to DETRICORE News. I'm your host, Jam. We've got some mild stories today and an explanation for why I did not upload yesterday. But first, I want to take a moment to talk about today's video sponsor, Viter Energy Mints. These things are great. I've only had them for a day, so you'll get more explanation tomorrow and Fridays, to my opinion, but so far they're really good. They do in fact work. In case you're curious what they are, they're basically these little mints, and they have some caffeine in them. So if you're a light coffee drinker, instead of bringing coffee with you into work, because that can spill. I know I've had it spill on me in the car. It's not fun. It's terrible. Got all over my pants, and it was iced coffee too in the middle of winter. Oh, that was not fun. You can take these little mints with you if you don't want to take a coffee with you. I've been sampling the spearmint flavor, very, very good. But they come in other flavors too, such as I have here to sample with me that I have not tried yet because I don't want to eat a ton of these and kill myself by accident. I have the chocolate flavor with me, I have the peppermint flavor, I have wintergreen flavor, and I have cinnamon flavor, and I believe that's all the flavors. I want to thank the folks over at Viter Energy Mints for sending these over. These are some great mints. I'm really liking them. But in case you wanted to know, because I cut myself off there, they act as like caffeine, You don't want to overdose on caffeine, you don't want to drink a whole cup of coffee, you don't want to take a cup of coffee with you. You pop a couple of these mints, they leave your breath smelling fresh and great, and they give you a boost of energy to get about your day, get to work, make that long commute in the morning, or that short commute, make that walk, however long it may be, an hour or 5 minutes, whatever. They're great, and the best part about it, you can keep them right in your pocket. They come in all different sorts of flavors. They're just great, they're convenient. It's a great thing to have. So I want to thank the folks over at Viter once again for sponsoring this video. Link down in the description and up in the iCard in case you want to go check them out yourself. I highly recommend you do. They're a great price. You can get a good deal. They're really good, and they've got an excellent backstory. It's two friends started a great company together. So once again, I want to thank you guys for sponsoring the video. I know the first 2 minutes have been agony of me just talking about a sponsorship. Now onto the true video. I just want to talk about why I was not uploading yesterday. I could say the reason is because it was MLK Jr. Day, and that is part of the reason to observe the holiday, taking it off. But the other part is I was very busy yesterday. Obviously, important things happened yesterday. It was very busy yesterday. It's a whole long story about it. We won't get into it. But anyway, I'm here today, and we will be here again Wednesday and Friday. Wednesday, there will be no news. We will be talking about the new show, Internet Wars, which is premiering next week, Wednesday. I feel that is the most appropriate day to hold it. It'll be great. Tomorrow, just talking about it. But anyway, on to the news. Now, this week, we've been seeing some frigid temperatures. Yesterday here in Michigan, it was as low as negative 26 degrees. I think that's the lowest I saw. It was bitter, bitter cold. I went outside about one time to go give some food to my chickens. Oh, I feel bad. I'm so thankful that their coop is, insulated and has a heat lamp. It was so cold. I had a scarf on, my Karl Lagerfeld hat, which is the most insulated hat I have, some nice gloves. Oh, I was still freezing. I could barely make it out the front door. It was so cold. And it still continues to be cold. We've seen a little bit of warm weather recently, and by warm weather, I mean it's gone up maybe 20 degrees. At least it's not in the negatives anymore. It's still, we've seen some single digits. But hopefully we'll be able to get warm again. Obviously, we've seen some snow, some poor road conditions. We're going to continue to see that throughout the week. I just want to let you all know to be safe out there, bundle up, make sure your tires are not bald, make sure you have your tires equipped, make sure you have an ice scraper, make sure that you have emergency rations in your car, such as food, water, maybe an emergency radio like a walkie-talkie or some sort of emergency cell phone. Make sure you have blankets, some hats, gloves, maybe an extra pair of boots, anything, emergency numbers even if you're found unconscious and they can't get into your phone. Just make sure you have everything ready if you're here in the north, the Midwest, the Northeast. Make sure you're prepared for the poor weather we've been experiencing lately. I just want to make sure you guys are safe. Our next story today, I want to take a break because I know I've been talking politics and a lot about Donald Trump and a lot about the whole government shutdown thing. I'm going to take a break and we're going to talk about Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It was an excellent holiday. I had a lot of fun. Didn't really do much for it. I did some observation, I watched a couple of history videos, maybe a couple documentaries. I love history. It's a big part of who I am. Not much done yesterday, but it was an overall good day. I saw a lot of beautiful things. A lot of schools were closed. Unfortunately, the high school I attend was not closed because, you know, frigid temperatures and Martin Luther King Day. We don't do that around here. But it's neither here nor there. It was all a great day. A lot of great activities. The Google Doodle was obviously a very symbolic and beautiful thing. I really liked it. It was a great day, and we had a great time, you know, remembering Dr. King and all the wonderful work he did with the civil rights movement, getting African Americans and minorities the right to vote, and ending segregation. It's a shame, you know, what happened to him with James Earl Ray being assassinated, but sometimes the best figures, you know, get taken out the quickest. You know, like Billy Joel once said, only the good die young. Our final story to end things off on a positive note. I want to do something that I normally don't do, and I want to talk about TV because yesterday I was on Cartoon Network watching The Jungle Book for about 2 hours in preparation, well, not for preparation really, but more or less waiting for Steven Universe Battle of Heart and Mind. Let me tell you, a great episode. If you are a fan of Steven Universe and you have not watched this, what are you doing? Oh, it was a great episode. The suspense, it could have been a series finale. Luckily, it was a season finale, and we've got season 6 and the movie on the way. But it was great. We had plot points wrapped up, new characters introduced. It was an overall banger of an episode, an absolutely great episode. I'll cater to say the best episode of 2018, you know, because it was supposed to air in 2018, but the best episode of 2019 to date. It was an awesome, awesome episode. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. You know, this has been, ever since 2018, it's been just a renaissance for TV. We've seen The 100, a show I'm a big fan of, have some great episodes. Stranger Things had some great episodes. Borderline 2017, 2018, about, you know, late 2017, early 2018. I don't remember exactly when. Got some great Stranger Things. We got great things in The Walking Dead, you know, with Negan finally being defeated. Unfortunately, we lost characters like Carl and Sasha, but that's neither here nor there. And The Walking Dead does return February 10th. I know I have that date set in my calendar. I am ready to watch it. I'm ready to learn, you know, I'm very excited to see what they do with the Whisperers plot point and everything like that. It'll be just a great, great season. But yeah, we've seen a lot of great TV this year. A lot of very progressive TV. I know with Steven Universe we had a lesbian couple, you know, get married and have a kiss, and that was something that was very progressive. You know, that happened during Reunited, which aired in June, July of this year. It was a great arc, and we've just seen so much progression, especially with shows, especially kids shows too. We've seen a lot of, you know, progressive themes, a lot of LGBT themes, a lot of acceptance themes, themes of tolerance, themes of love, themes of, you know, like Steven Universe says, be whoever you are, things like that. It's just been a great year. Love your enemy, don't hate them, you know, forgiveness, all this great stuff. It's been a great, great year. Even shows like The Walking Dead dramas for adults, which kind of push these things, have even, you know, pushed these themes of forgive your enemy like they did with Negan. You know, just forgive him. He did things that were bad, but so did you. You know, just forgive him. It's been a great year for television. It's been a great year. 2018 was an absolute banger of a year. I like that phrase. I'm going to continue to use it. It was a great year for me. It was a great year for the people around me. It was a great year for everyone. You know, we saw a lot of very progressive things happen. A lot of great things happen. We saw some tragedy at the very beginning, especially with Logan Paul, the Parkland shooting. We had a couple school shootings, which was not good, but the year progressed. We learned things, and hopefully we're better as a society from it. It was, you know, started off bad, but boy, oh boy, towards the end, did it become just spectacular. We saw great new releases in technology, new releases in medicine, new releases in filmography, and just overall great progression as humanity. And I look forward to 2019 being a great year. You know, ever since 2016 was a very tragic year filled with death and loss and devastation and just problems left and right. 2017 kind of started to fix that. 2018 just fixed it. It started off bad, but boy, did it knocked it out of the park. Obviously, it was one of the best years I've had, you know, since 2012, 2013 era. And I'm looking forward to what 2019 will bring. Hopefully great things. You know, it's almost February. We're almost in the second month. That's crazy to think. We've already been a month in 2019. Still stuck in that 2018. It's gonna get to me eventually. It's been a great year, and I look forward to another great year. You know, to grow as a person, to grow as a channel. You know, obviously we grew so much in 2018 as JM St. Andros, and now that chapter in the channel's history has closed, and we have become DETRICORE, and we have become more targeted at being, I would say, more mature, more into the mainstream for our array. We used to be very exclusive, making more opinionated videos, and I'm still making opinionated videos. You're hearing my opinion, but I'm trying to take more of a neutral stance and make still fun videos, but also great videos. Super slow going on the highway. It was backed up. Yep, just to confirm the first story, someone just texted me about that. But anyway, I want to thank everyone for watching. I hope you have a safe morning, afternoon, mid-afternoon, evening, mid-evening, night, midnight, whatever time it is, wherever you are, whoever you are. I hope you have a safe night. I hope you have a great day. Hope you meet somebody new, do something interesting, learn something, just enjoy being you. And people are texting a lot, so I'm gonna wrap this up because I can't get them to stop. I muted my ringer, but apparently it's not muted on my MacBook. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I want to resonate the fact that I hope you're safe. Have a safe night. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. I want to thank you guys for watching once again. I have been Jam with DETRICORE, and I'm signing off.